What is goody with my Eagle gang members? It is your boy Cali Eagle, and I'm late. I be thinking, I'd like to take the time to consider some shit. So, we sitting here a couple days after the draft. A lot of feelings have been going around, and understand I was right there with you. Pick 53. Matter of fact, let's start about pick 40 or 8 or so, and the picks are coming up, and you just looking at the talent that's there. And you just like, oh yeah, we in beautiful position right here. It's gonna work out. And we made a left. We picked up a backup QB. A lot of hostility. I couldn't go the rest of that draft without looking at other people's picks. The rest of that round. No, that day. I'm looking at picks and like, oh, that's a good pick. But we went backup QB. And I was hot. But the more I sit here and I think about it, the more sense it makes. The more I gave it a chance. I looked at the whole draft. You look at how we had to say about it. You start to realize, and you look at the obvious. You look at history, and you understand that the last 3 seasons have ended in injury for Carson Wentz. And then you look back in history even further, and you recognize that we've been doing it with the backups as far as the eye can see. Like, as far as I can remember, that's been how we got things done, or we failed if we didn't have it ready. Because we've always been, like, I used to say we've always been a team of black quarterbacks, and generally getting drafted was hilarious because it only seems like movement. But what really has always happened is we've always been a mobile quarterback type of team, with the exception of, like, Nick Foles. I mean, you want to talk about Nick Cobb or some shit. I mean, if you want to go all the way back, like, I wasn't around for Jaworski and shit like that, but I know he lost his position to Randall Cunningham. So I'm saying we've always been this mobile quarterback type of team, and mobile quarterbacks have always been more exposed to injury because they're moving more. They're a runner with the ball. So looking at that holistically and understanding that, the backup quarterback is going to play if your quarterback gets hurt, this is a prized possession for us. So to a degree, it makes sense that we invested that highly in a backup quarterback for that reason alone. And shit, we've been beating this division with backup quarterbacks for as long as I can remember. Because when Vic won the division, he was a backup quarterback. When Nick Foles, won the Super Bowl and won the division, when he literally won the division 27-2, was a backup quarterback. So it's what we do, bro. It's what we do. And when we do it, we're more successful. When we have an investment in the backup position. When we went and got Carson, we paid not Nick Foles. We paid Chase Daniel. We paid Chase Daniel and had Sam Bradford already. Like, we paid Chase Daniel a significant for a backup. Sam Bradford was already on the roster, making like $20 million that season. And we drafted and unloaded to draft Carson. We've always been a high investment into the quarterback position. And we've stayed relevant for the most part. Like, we've been running the NFC East since McNabb. Let's be real. Overall, I mean, it's been going back and forth last couple of years, us and the Cowboys, but overall, we runs this. So, I'm been sitting on it, and then considering how much speed we brought in, all the main issues motherfuckers had last season was addressed in the offseason. We didn't like our backup quarterback situation last year. I mean, we eventually, shouts out to, I don't even remember Bull's name, but he was a Jet before. Whoever our backup, OG, who was our backup quarterback last year, we gave him his respect in the playoff game, but we were like, man, we need somebody better than that. What if Carson gets, and he lasted all 16 games, but going into the season, that's all anybody was hollering. Like, what we gonna do if he get hurt? That was the main question that people was hitting us with. All season, our deep speed is trash. What the are we gonna do to open up this offense? Or, oh my gosh, we don't got nobody to cover these receivers. It's trash. What are we going to do? Well, shit. Oh, also the failure to hit the quarterback. Like, I mean, we didn't get no DNs yet. We still got some money. We'll see what happens. But we did get a D lineman to push up in the face of the quarterback, which speeds up his clock. We brought in Darius Slay. We drafted a safety, a steal of a safety in the 4th round. We drafted four or less receivers out the wazoo and traded for one with Deshaun coming back. One of these is going to work. Like, I understand in the draft, just because you drafted one speed receiver and you say, well, let's see how this is going to work out. It doesn't always work out. So multiples. Somebody's going to work out. I know that is what he did. I'm not mad, bro. I think this offseason we did what needed to be done. We picked up a lot of defensive back free agents, including Darius Slay, drafted a safety, because Malcolm's leaving. So we brought in a gang. Bruh, we going to be all right. Tell me what y'all think. I mean, we done had some days to sit on it. Like let the emotions, settle on the fact that we went 53 with Jalen Hurts, but I think it's going to work out, dog. Tell me what y'all think. It's your boy, Cali Eagle, and I'm out.